Welcome to the AARDY.compare.com YouTube channel for travel tips. I'm Jonathan Breeze, the CEO, and today's topic: holidays whilst pregnant. Your questions answered. Well, travel insurance is a good idea for any holiday. It's even more important if you or a family member take your trip whilst pregnant. No matter why you're traveling, insuring your trip can give you the security and peace of mind you need when expecting a child. And as with any type of policy, be sure to examine your options carefully when running a travel insurance comparison. Well, travelling whilst pregnant is difficult enough without anguishing over how to insure your trip. Here are answers to some of the most common questions pregnant women and their families have asked us about how to pick the best policy. So firstly, can I insure my unborn baby? Well, no, unfortunately not. Policies vary, but most require that a baby be at least 14 days old before they will insure them. Does a trip cancellation policy apply to pregnancy? Well, if you are pregnant at the time you purchase your policy, it will probably not be covered as a cancellation due to the pregnancy. Now, most policies exclude pregnancy as a reason for cancellation. So some policies will cover a cancellation because of pregnancy if you become pregnant after purchasing it. So make sure to read the fine print when comparing travel insurance quotes. Question: can I get travel insurance medical coverage whilst pregnant? Well, the medical coverage on your travel insurance policy will not apply to anything relating to your pregnancy. This exclusion applies to normal childbirth. Your medical coverage will of course apply to any illness or injury that is not related to your normal pregnancy. Question: what about complications of pregnancy? Are these covered? Well, yes, they are. All policy language will be different, so please do check. But here is what we see with the popular ITI SE plan. It says general exclusions and limitations. Benefits are not payable for any loss due to, arising or resulting from normal childbirth or pregnancy, except complications of pregnancy or voluntarily induced abortion. So there we are. This is what we already know. Normal childbirth is not covered, but complications of childbirth are covered. But please do check with the fine print on the policies. Question: what if I have to cancel my trip because the airline will not let me board whilst pregnant? Well, each airline has different restrictions that apply to flying whilst pregnant. Most of these restrictions are related to how late you are in your term. So make sure to read your airline's pregnancy requirements carefully when planning your trip. Your trip cancellation policy will not cover your losses if the airline will not allow you to board. Question: does my pregnancy count as a pre-existing medical condition? Well, with most travel insurance policies, you do not need to declare your pregnancy as a pre-existing medical condition. However, if you have a condition that may lead to complications to your pregnancy, you will need to declare this as pre-existing. As always, be sure to review your options very carefully before purchasing travel insurance and ask questions if you're confused. Question: well, this all sounds very complicated. Should I risk traveling without insurance whilst pregnant? Pregnancy is a wonderful time for women and their families, but there can be high levels of cost and worry associated with this as well. This is especially true when traveling overseas. If you take ill whilst pregnant and do not have adequate coverage, the financial and emotional burden can be devastating. There are plenty of great travel insurance options for pregnant women. Finding the one that fits your needs will require a bit of research and careful planning, but the risk of traveling without insurance during your pregnancy is simply too enormous to consider. You deserve the security and peace of mind good travel insurance provides. And got a trip coming up? Well, compare travel insurance at AARDY.compare.com with our free quote tool. Sharing is caring. Safe travels.